Shalom, praise the Lord, Gloria a Dios. As usual, I always come up with something new, and today we are going to talk about you can call Shiloh or Shiloh. Who he is, where is he, when he's going to come, is he already here? Is he in the beginning? Is he in the end? Where is he right now? When he's going to come? That's what we are going to talk about. But before we start, I want to tell you one thing that I've been proclaiming last 3.5 years and telling you who I am, not because that I want to take the position of Moshiach, which is that position has been already filled up because God have chosen me, and that's who I am. You all can search for it, look for it, but sooner or later you all have no choice but accept me. Or if you don't accept me, I always told you the thing's gonna be very ugly, and on both sides of the aisles, both sides of the border, there will be a lot of damage, even though we know that Israel will win, Israel will overcome, Israel will prevail, and all the nations will one day bow down to Israel, no doubt. All those things are written and it will happen. And I told you on my previous video that I am not against Palestinian or any Muslim countries or any Muslim people. I told you the battle is about good versus good right now. The good versus evil is about to come. It's not right now. It will be while we are still building the temple, things will still be cooking. But while we are building the temple, there will be a peace on all over the world, and that's the kind of deal that Israel is going to make with all the nations. That we will build the third temple at where the Mount Temple is, the Aqsa Mosque is. We will build the temple and it will happen. So you all will see the God glory, and everybody, each and every person worship the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Only one God. And this goes to all the Hindus. All the Hindus right now, they don't know in reality who they are. We are very 6,000 years old, our culture is. And we are the one who are walking with the God. So the thing is, God will reveal in the end time, because remember, God promised Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Abraham, that your descendant will be as many as stars of the sky, sand of the sea, dust of the earth. Now, if you count that one, is almost whole the world, because one side is Ishmael, one side is Isaac. But through Isaac, he had said that they are the one, his chosen one somehow. So the thing is, we need to count how many tribes, the 12 tribes of Israel, and then the Ephraim, the 2 tribes. Where are those people and where they will come to Israel? All those things is about to reveal in very soon. But meanwhile, who is this Shiloh that Jacob was prophesied in 49:10? Genesis 49:10. Is he the Shiloh that Jacob said that one day he will come and he will rule and reign, or he said that he will gather all the Israeli people? That's in the beginning. Is he the same person that Balaam was prophesied in number 24:17? That he sees someone but not near, in future. Is he the same person that God prophesied to Nathan to let King David know that one day I will choose one of your own son from the blood and flesh, and he will be my son, and I will be his father. Is he the one? That the Shiloh? Is he King David himself? Because there are so many scriptures in Jeremiah and Ezekiel and in Isaiah. It talks about my servant David will be there. Is he the Shiloh? Is he from the Daniel chapter 7, 9 and 7, 13, which is the Son of Man came from above and he led into Ancient of Days. Is he the one, the Ancient of Days? Or is he the Son of Man? He's the Shiloh. Who is the Shiloh? Is he the one that Isaiah prophesied in chapter 9 that he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace? Is he the one? Is the Shiloh, or is he prophesied in Isaiah 11, the same thing that he will rule and reign on the David throne? Is he the same one, the Shiloh? Who is the Shiloh? The Shiloh, the one Micah prophesied that he will come from the ancient time. What is ancient time? Is he from the Bethlehem? This is all talking about Shiloh, 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 or Shiloh. Is he the one in Zechariah chapter talk about, is he the branch? One of the anointed one out of the two. Is he from the Hosea chapter 3, 6? Or the same person we talking about in Malachi that he will come suddenly in his temple? Or we talking about the Zechariah, the two anointed one, out of that one anointed one will be the branch. Is he the one Shiloh? There are so many references about Shiloh from Old Testament, and then we can go to the New Testament, but then you need to understand, is he the one the Isaiah said, the prolonged one? Is he the one Isaiah said that he is the one numbered with the transgressor? Is he the one came already and cut off? And is he the one is coming back and do the exactly same thing as what Proverbs said that history will repeat again? All those things, is he that Shiloh will perform? Is he the Jesus that they are talking about? Is he the one died and rose again? Or is he the one, those two prophets will die and rose again in the Revelation, and out of that, one of them is the prolonged one guy? Or is he the one that what Zechariah chapter and the Revelation chapter is talking about, that he will come in the cloud in the end with all his angels on the Mount Moriah? It's very complicated, but it's very simple. Who is this Shiloh? Because this Shiloh been prophesied from beginning to the end. And I always told you that my titles are from the beginning to the end. You can say Shiloh, you can say Son of King David, or you can say Son of God, or you can say I am the adopted son of God, or you can say I am the one who came from above in the cloud and rest upon me. Now remember, I told you under my previous videos that Jesus, when John the Baptist was talking about him, John the Baptist said that I saw the Spirit like dove rest upon him. And only way he knew it, that he is the one baptized, because somebody else told him. It wasn't that he was prophesied by God or revealed by God. He says, somebody had told me that when you see the Spirit like dove rest upon him, he is the one. Now, is he the one? Then is he finished the work that he's supposed to perform, as on the Old Testament we're talking about, that he will gather all the people, he will build the temple. Temple has to be built. You cannot get out from the temple. Without the temple, all the old prophecy is dead. Because all prophecy only mainly focus on build my house, build my house. That's what he had told me when the Son of Man rest upon me. Only thing came out from my mouth, build my house, build my house. And you all going to help me. I see on my YouTube video lately, lot of things change. People maybe not watching me as many as before, but I am not worrying about that, because I told you there is only 1% of people who's watching me that I believe they're watching my video completely. And also those people above me and below me. By now, 3.5 years later, the way I explained to you the Torah, they should know who I am. But they are still trying to make their books, trying to make money, trying to give you all the lecture, collecting the money. But they're not telling you, or I guess God don't want them to be revealed who I am. Because remember I told you there is synagogues of Satan is always there. I don't care what they think about me right now. I am the Moshiach. I am the God who choose me in the 8 billion people, and I am the one bring all the religion together to worship one God. You all can get out from them. You all can get out and listen. And maybe I don't know how all this thing will happen, but by faith, I know all those things will happen, because it's already written, and it's already written about me that I am the one build the house, I am the one to come, I am the one in the throne, because that's what God has promised my forefather, that one day he will bring one of his blood and flesh. It has to be one of his son. Nobody else. And that's who I am. I am going to receive my throne and my inheritance very soon. It's exactly what Isaiah chapter 9 and 11 talking about. Or Isaiah 52 and 53 talking about. I explained to you Isaiah 53 so many times. That prolonged one, the God say the prolonged life will be given to him, and he will prosper in his time. He will prosper me, because he will give me my inheritance that time. And I am the one with a number. Right now my soul is up there and interceding for you all people, and my number is as a transgressor. All those things I have explained to you. Now the Shiloh is the one you are looking for. He is the one I gave you all those titles. All the title he has, from the Ancient of Days to the Daniel from the dead, from the Son of Man to Son of God, the Son of King David, to Branch, to Shiloh, to you name it. All those titles are given, and you can go back to the New Testament, because if the one is a cut-off one is what you all thinking, then I have that prolonged life. 62:7 will pass, 434, and the anointed one was cut off. And exactly same time when he was cut off, I was given a prolonged life. Now, if you don't understand that one, you're never going to understand the Torah. Because Daniel from the dead, God had promised him in the end when he was asking that you're not telling me all these things. When all these things will happen. And God told him, look, Daniel, go your way until the end. At the end of the days, you will rise again and you will receive your inheritance. On the end of the days, not after the end. It says end of the days, which is before the end. And that's who I am. And the ancient one is not somebody, is God. It's somebody old that he was born before and God had promised him to come back. And even if you call him a God, the scriptures talk about him. If the God choose certain people for his purpose, they are gods. It's written on Psalm 108. All those things that I have told you from the beginning to the end, nobody can tell you. My revelation comes from above. My revelation is I am the revelation and I am the end. I told you several times. Those titles I put so many times. I am coming, and very soon, as Daniel chapter says, times and half a time, 24 and a half years from the prolonged day started. The prolonged day started June of 1909 to 24 and a half years, which is end in 2023. So 2024, according to you, 5783, 5784. You are in right now 5783, 5784 calendar. Now, the other calendar, American calendar 5784 is coming, which is on 2024. So my time is cut off, which is time and half a time, where it says that the Israeli people will possess the land. And that's what will happen now when the deal will be made. There will be only Israeli people in Israel. Even the Palestinian people are lives over there, they will be occupied and they will be as a foreigner in that land till the temple is built. All those things are coming in this coming 7 years. These 7 years, first 3.5 years, we will build the temple, and then, as you know, the desolation of the temple will happen because of the false prophet will come again and say that I am the one help you to do all these things. All those things are written. I am not saying anything new. I don't have to tell you anything that is not written in the word. Only thing is I am revealing it to you the way God is revealing me, because it's not for everybody. Now all those Jewish rabbis are watching me right now. Listen, I am coming and you all will see who I am, because our God is not a liar and he cannot change his mind. Once he chooses, he will perform his work through that person till the job is finished. And my job is to build the temple. My job is to bring everybody back home. My job is to let everybody see the God glory on that temple. And my job is to teach the Torah to the whole world. All those things are coming. Now you know what's going on right now in Israel. I had told you 4 months ago, warning, warning, warning. All those things are coming. Days are coming uglier and uglier and uglier. It's right now, it feels like in one side, one part of the earth on the globe, but it's affecting everybody, and it's going to affect everybody. Before the rebuilding of the temple, there won't be no jobs. People will be hungry. People will be fighting each other. The wars of rumors are, I've been telling you, it's going on for a while, but it is time. And I told you that 2 months ago, that watch out, the things are coming. Because it was time to possess the land. So possess the land. I told you that we're going to have the war, and the war started. This is the Gog and Magog, but the Armageddon is coming, not right now, later on. When we start building the temple, the Satan will be still building his empire to destroy the earth, because his days are very close. He knows he's been numbered. And his days are very little right now. He knows exactly that he got to go. So he's going to destroy the earth as much as he can, and he will make everybody feel like that the devil is the one doing it, not him. He will act like a god because he will perform all the miracles. So my prayer goes to both sides of the border right now. War is not between good and evil, it's good and good. They both are good people, and there is a collateral damage. People will suffer, people will die, but in the end, all the souls are controlled by him. And he will bring them back on the resurrection day. They all will rise again, and they all will be back together. How all this thing will happen? Again, it's written. How it's going to happen? I don't know. But I know that I am the first one to resurrect it. I am the first one to resurrect it. I am the one give my life for many. I give up my life myself, so I can have it back again. When my soul was suffering, I didn't give up. I didn't kill myself. I didn't do suicide. But I talked to God and I said, listen, take my life. This world is not what I want. And when I give up my life, after suffering of my soul, he gave me prolonged life. That's who I am. I am the prolonged one, which Jesus never told you that he was the prolonged one. He never said, I am the Ancient of Days. He never said, I am the Daniel from the dead. My titles are totally different than him. But in the end, God will reveal who he was and who I am. And that's coming. But the first thing first, the Torah says the king will come from the tribe of Judah, from the line of King David, as God promised to King David that one day I will bring one of your blood and flesh, and he will be my son, and I will be his father if he sins. Listen, he in fact know that even though I will choose him, he may sin. Just like King David did, King Saul did, every anointed one that he had, he knew that they're going to sin. Even Solomon did the sin. Solomon did the worst. He started worshipping the idol and having so many concubines and women, and he spiraled down himself. Even though God had promised him, if you just obey my commandments, you will be on my throne forever. But God already knew it, because he knows, he's omnipotent, all-knowing. He knew the future that Solomon will go down. And that's what exactly happened. And that's why God had promised son of King David that in the end, the Shiloh will come and gathering of all the people. That's what God is talking about. The Shiloh is son of King David. That's who I am. And I am here. I am here. And as you know, most of them knows. You all do talk about every day that our king is already here, or Messiah is already here, or son of King David is already here. You all are talking, you all are preaching about that. You all knows when all this thing will happen, the Messiah is supposed to be on the earth, because according to the Daniel chapter, 483 will pass and the anointed one will come. But as you know, this anointed one is born of the woman and the man. As you know that this anointed one have a children. As you know that he will be just like us, ordinary people. As you know that he will usher in on the time of the war. As you know, as written, all those things is been written, and you all know exactly. But again, there is the one who are preaching. Also, they do not have no power, because remember in the Malachi chapter there will be a 70 rabbis, the one God have choose, and they are the one either recognize me, which is they're probably watching me right now. But like I said, that Isaiah chapter 59 said that I will be hastened one way, which is by your faith, and the second, I will come swiftly, like slowly, usher in, or miraculously, that you all will see me in Mount Moriah in one day. So all those things is coming. War is going to be continued till the end. Remember, it says in the Daniel chapter, war will be continued till the end. And in the war, a lot of people die all the time. Now, I do not like that. Myself, I do not like that people die, because I know how they suffer when their children die. I feel bad. I feel very bad, but there is not too much I can do at this point. Till we come to agreement, till they put me on my throne, until I get the messages from my Father. Like I said, I don't know everything, how everything's going to happen, how you all going to put me on my place, how am I going to God is going to put me in my place. But the words are truth. It's been written 3,500 years ago, maybe more than that, I don't know. But those words are correct, absolutely. Our God is not a liar, like I said, and he cannot change his mind. He has chosen me out of 8 billion people, and I am coming, and we all will see the God glory. Help me to start building the temple. Remember in Zechariah chapter 8, keep your hand strong, because we all going to need each other to build that our Father house. Let's talk about something good on my next program. Please watch me on my next video. Something good that I will reveal. Thank you and God bless you.